Oh my gosh, hi! Hi, Yuzu. Hi, Ed. Hi, Gore. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Thank you so much, Yuzu, for subscribing for 22 months. Enjoy your Sprite Cranberry. Soon, your bat will enter its next phase, I think. I think at 2 years, your bat will enter a new phase, a new color. Hello! I hope you're all doing very well. Thank you for showing up today. I appreciate all of your company. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I forgot to make lunch until it was very late. Your bat will molt, it will shed its skin, and then underneath it'll be a new color. Oh, Gore, is your bat a new color? It's very possible. It's very, very possible. Congrats on your new blue bat. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you all have been doing well.
Want a Sprite Cranberry?
Oh my god. Well, yes, then that answers that. Thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. That's a stream, baby. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Y'all are sexy. Y'all are so sexy. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here and being so sexy. I did not get to stream on Monday as much as I really wanted to stream on Monday because I was afflicted with just like general wooziness. I think I worked too hard for like 4 days in a row. I worked for like 10 plus 12-ish hours a day for 4 days in a row. And I worked all of last week, but just the 4 days in a row, I think it really broke me. And I like physically couldn't sit in my chair. But so I laid down and I got better and I can work. I worked yesterday and I can work today and everything's fine. I think also the heat wave was getting to me. So I was a little bit not in a good way, but I was fine. Sometimes your body tells you that you need to take a break, and if you don't listen, it's gonna force you to take a break anyway. And that's kind of what happened. But we did all of this work on Saturday on this model. Right now, we're just applying the physics that were done on it. I'm having a hard time figuring out the directionalness of all of this. Maybe I just... Yeah, maybe it's just something to do with... Internet weather says it's 57 right now, 57 Fahrenheit right now, and that's a lie. I ended up sweating a storm walking 20 minutes to drop off a friend's keys. The difference that a little bit of sun will also do is kind of ridiculous. Okay, I think this needs to be reversed. All right. You guys just have to watch this bottle bounce on it a little bit. I hope that's not a problem. Hi, Milk Bowl. The coat jiggle is crazy. Yeah, I have to tone it down. I have to tone it down for sure, but I have to figure out. You must bounce on it, crazy style. I have to just like figure out the direction of it, and then I can go from there. I think that looks good, and then I'll tone it down. This to like 6, this to 7. I like how much the collar, like the lapels move. I think the lapels should have the most movement. Maybe, Yuzu going to bed early, perhaps? Just wanted to say hi? Or do you want to spin me? Oh, good night, Yuzu. Get some good rest. You will be missed. Look at this clock. Whee! Whee! Could easily see the right lapel sagging more than the left one from the weight of the chain. You're so right. You're so right about that. Well, you mean the left one, not to be pedantic. That's his left lapel. But that's just me being a live 2D artist and not having my regular lefts and rights get confused because I've worked so much in this program. I've never had issues with lefts and rights until I started doing this for a living. And now I'm like, oh. But I knew what you mean. I just want to be pedantic because it's fun. Let's do... I think, honestly, the way I would like to do that, because I like the amount of movement it has, is I would like to take the Y movement for this lapel and just, like, punch it up a little bit. We'll punch it up by, like, we'll do 20. And so I flipped it, so this should now be a little bit more on that side, and then we'll reduce this a little. If I put this to 1.1, how does that look? Now, why are we looking exactly the same? Maybe I just need to increase it even more. It should be moving more, but... push it even more. Why the hell not? You have to put your brain into that mode in Blender. Yeah, so much with, like, stage right, stage left. So fun. Oh, something is happening here with the line art on this jacket that I need to fix. I did not know that this was fucked up. Oh, it should be easy to fix at least. There's gonna be so many points of this that I'm gonna have to, like, look at Gil and be like, hey, when you test this model, please keep an eye out for the line art separating, because its entire model is, like, it's honestly hard to keep track of all of them. More than a woman, more than a woman to me. More than a woman. That's the coat, that's not the jacket. The jacket is different from the coat. We'll do... put a little bit more bones in this. Because of how the art asset is split up, or is it the design? Well, it's a little bit from column A from column B. It's the design, but more accurately, it's the layering and the arts. So the line art and the light and shadows are all separate on this. And if the mesh doesn't match exactly, weird shit happens. I'm gonna... You know what? I did do this on this one. I'm gonna steal from this one. Wasn't sure if having the line art separated was atypical. It is, and it isn't. It's something that you kind of have to specify. With the way that layers work in Live 2D, it kind of necessitates it. You have separate line art if you want to be able to move the shading around. I prefer a technique that uses underfill layers rather than line art. So you would have line art, but essentially I like having line art as one solid filled object behind the colored main color of the object, rather than having lines like this. But that's me. I think that's most people rigging prefer underfill layers, but things are probably gonna change a little bit with the new alpha. Ooh, if we have time later today, I might mess around with some stuff with the alpha, but we'll see. So yeah, so with this, most of the very small metallic objects that are gold
Hello there.
Are separated into 4 layers that I have to make all the same. They don't auto-generate the same at all. So it's a whole thing. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so that's the... Social crime. You know what I'm gonna do here? I think to do what I want to do, I need to make a second parameter. Look at you, Gore, making me do more work. It's fine. I'm the only one who can make myself do more work. Joke's on me. I love to do it. I'm just going to specifically take this area right here because this is where it would be heavy and fuck with it a little bit so we get a little bit extra movement on it. And I think that will actually be really nice. And we'll add that extra parameter in here. So it'll be like that. Oh, it's because I got my lefts and rights confused. Oh my god. I was like, why does it look the same? It's because I was decreasing the wrong one and increasing the other one. That's why. That's funny. Oh, no, do posing. That flower is just going to face random directions for a second. I forgot that that's how this thing works. It's like a little more floaty than I would imagine a structured garment like this to be, but it's a live 2D model. And I've set up the fucking physics. I'm gonna use them, you know? Okay, maybe I'll reduce it a little bit. I'll make this one... hints and allegations. That's better. I do like that better. I can be a long lost pal. Can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out, call me out. Thankfully, there's a lot of like repetition of elements in this model. So now that I've like decided what the physics look like for a lot of these things, I can just sort of continue to reiterate them. Like this, these little chains here, I have them on the glasses, they're on the fucking shoes, they're over here. So even after all of that work, I can at least reduce a little bit of work in that regard. We will do... We'll do the chains. Where? The shoe chain. We'll do... lapel, chain, X. You say amen and hallelujah, if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. Na 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 na. This will be jacket collar LY2. We'll see how this looks. Oh, it wouldn't be Y movement though. It would just be jacket collar X. Oh, we don't have jacket collar X. Okay, so we'll just do... Be my bodyguard. I thought this might happen with this. They hunger for more physics. They hunger for more. Ah, freak out! Le freak, c'est chic. Cut you down. There. This right here. So what we need to do here, and I'm gonna have to do it with both. I'm gonna have to do it for the Y movement as well. It's like a pretty important element. Like it's gonna be seen like above the hip. So all of that stuff. It should look better than like how the shoes look. Like, the shoes, I don't need to put extra oomph into the physics of it, but I think here I definitely need to put extra oomph into the physics of it, and it's fine. It's not even that difficult. I'm just gonna take like, so here it's like all moving. Here I just wanted to take this little bit here and move just this little bit here. Move it up a little bit. And then reverse it. And it's just getting a little bit of extra sauce out of it. Throw a little bit of interpolation in case it looks weird. I need to replicate this one. Edit to blend shape. Change the name of this one. Going up. Ooh. And out a little bit for this. Le freak, c'est chic. Alright, let's see how that looks on this one bit of chain so far. And then we'll add the... Excuse me, these allergies are getting to me. And we'll add the other one in. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? Alright, I did change it a little bit. It should be exactly the same. Oh, you know what's happening? Oh my god. It's the order of operations here is all fucked up. What? What is happening? Why everything was going so well when I was working on this model before starting stream, and now I'm like, it's not listening to me anymore. Oh, hold on. I feel like it just barely moves at all. I don't know if it's because it's like moving like counterintuitively. Is it because like this needs to be reversed? It just feels like it's completely static when it's... Hmm. Hmm. Here I thought I was being so smart, being able to copy stuff from one thing to another, but it's not working out the way I want it to. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. Fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. Fine and natural sight. See, why does that work so well and the other one doesn't? That's what I'm trying to... Hold on a minute here. Okay, no, that's not the issue. Is it just the issue that it just doesn't fucking move enough? I feel like it's moving quite a bit. Like, this is the same physics setting. It bounces quite well. And that's even, like, with the settings aren't even, like, all that crazy.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Shrek! Oh my gosh. Hi, TG! Having a little sippy of water. Natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Okay, let me just, maybe if I, let me just let's turn this one off. I'll just focus on one at a time, you know? Just woke up from a nap. How we doing today? Pretty good. Pretty good. Trying to apply some physics, the stuff that we worked on Saturday. But it's being a little bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh my god, there we go. It does not need to be that dramatic. And then this one I can probably... I'm gonna make this 20 and this 80. Okay, okay, okay. Gizaboo gizatch! Gizaboo gizatch! So now I just want to add a little bit of extra movement on that bottom chain. Which, there's even more real estate on this portion, so... even better. Woo!
Oh, hello there!
Hello, Phantom. Welcome on in. I love how people use Shrek to just, like,
Dang
say
girl,
hi
you
and
got
chat.
loud bones.
Oh, I will stretch.
Let's hear them.
I haven't stretched, like, all day. Piggy dipping! Piggy dipping at the piggy pond. Oh no, my tailbone. I tried to crack my tailbone. It, like... you know when you stretch and you crack your bones and you don't get one? And you, like, pinch a nerve a little bit? That happened just now. I'm fine, though. And yes, I can crack my tailbone. I'm that skilled. I'm that cool! It's a big ol' oof and a half. Yeah. The double Dutch bus. Okay, so we've got that. Physics settings. I will go back in and add those. Hate to break it to you, it's not that impressive to crack a tailbone when you have a tail. You try it sometime, buddy! I don't have a tail. Well, can you crack your tailbone? Even if it's easier, can you do it? You can what? I can crack my tailbone. It's something that I've been able to do, probably since I was, like, a teenager. Mostly the way that I have to do it, I kind of just have to, like, slide down in my chair and, like, angle my hip in the right way and I can crack my tailbone. I usually don't have to, but sometimes if it's really, like, if my spine is really tense, it feels really good. Going loco down in Acapulco if you stay too long. Didn't think there was anything to crack. There are so many bones to crack with those who have the eyes to see. My goodness, there is a dog barking very loudly. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but I can. And I'm wearing over-ear headphones. Down in Acapulco, if you stay too long, yes, you'll be going loco. Down in Acapulco. Alright, I'm copying the physics settings for the hat fabric that I have. It's another repeating fabric in here. If you stay too long, yes, you'll be going loco. Down in Acapulco, the magic down there is so strong. Drowning in despair, away to nowhere. Paradise will come to an end when you realize what a fool you've been. Alright, I've learned my lesson. This needs to be a reversed thing. Hi, Callum! Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Every night was it the best part of your lives? Feeling her voice and soft and low. Don't go, no. Don't go. It's that easy. Oh my god, it actually just worked flat out that time. Awesome. I feel like this model is so dark on my stream that you can't see as much detail as me. But maybe it's just my monitor. Feel like we could increase the duration on these a little bit. Like we could just have it keep going a little bit more. Might just be your monitor, yeah. I mean, it is the monitor that is on its last legs. I'll tell you what though about this monitor. I'll tell you about this monitor. It used to be every single day I'd have to turn on my space heater to be able to see anything on my monitor, because my monitor would go on the fritz and everything would go black, and I'd have to turn on my space heater to get the like capacitors or whatever warm enough that it would actually properly display anything. I don't have to do that anymore because it's fucking hot. So little wins. Little wins. Hello. Hi, the lamb. Okay, I feel like I could bring the duration down just a little bit here. I want it to, maybe I increase the shaking? I just want it to keep going a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Used a hairdryer when that was happening with your PC, and in retrospect, that might have been damaging, but it sure worked in the moment. Yeah. The research that I did, which obviously could be wrong because I don't work in like tech or anything like that, it was that basically your shit's fucked. It's just gonna get worse over time. But I at least wasn't like directly applying a space heater. Do I take game recommendations? From first time chatters? This is an art stream. What do you mean game recommendations? Is this a game to you? Sorry, I don't mean to. Nah, I could be a little bit rude. That says Jersey Beezy. You should know you're coming into somebody who's got a little bit of an attitude. Have you tried giving it some compliments and positive reinforcement? My monitor? Sounds like fake advice. I don't know. Maybe they mean like game as in Riz. You know, I'm always in the market for upping my Riz game. That is true. No, still, do you play games? I do. Do you know what kinds of games that I play? I guess you can see the past categories of games that I've played. I should be a little bit nicer. Some people do actually find me through my VODs on YouTube, and they're like, can you please play the second Chicken Police? And I'm like, yes, I would love to play the second Chicken Police. I normally don't play new games. That's for sure. Um Back at the Barnyard 2. Yes! Barnyard 2. Let's fucking go! You've piqued my interest. You've piqued my interest. You've come in here first time chatter here to shill me a game. Go on and shill. Just know that I have my snipers trained on you. I would like to know what kind of, you know. I'll let you say your piece. Uncanny cat golf. You know what? That does actually sound like something I would play. That does sound like something I would play. You know what? Snipers? Snipers, you can put those away. You can put those away. This does look like something I would play. It's like a pixel golf game with cat memes in it. Would you look at that? Well, I'll tell you what, the lamb. Your life has been spared. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be playing any games for a hot second because I owe so much money in taxes. I have to work every single time that I stream. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't like to concern people. I don't like to ever concern people. I don't like, you know, that sort. I don't like to bring in that vibe to the table. I like to say it in a funny way. The game is free. I love a free game. I had no doubt in my heart that that game was free. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't even give a shit if a game is free. Because I can write that off of my taxes. Here's my advice to all of you. If you monetize your hobbies, you can write them off on your taxes. Don't do this. Don't do this. But if you do it, you should write it off on your taxes.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Oh, did you follow me? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Callum got scared. You scared Callum. You know, I should put in the jacket Y and this as well. Oh, the Callum Tiny emote is so cute. I like how you had to make it really big though. And can you use it small? I want to see it small. You know what? I don't want to use it on this. I'm just gonna have this up to 80 and this up to 20. Oh, so small! That's so cute. I want to make some emotes. There's a lot of things that I want to do. And the thing that I need to do is make money. I'm doing very well though, okay? I'm on really good pace because I did work for like 12 hours a day for 4 days in a row. So I'm on really good pace, okay? A matter of fact, you're from a game yourself. Would it be cult of the lamb? No distractions today. No enrichment. No, enrichment I think is fine today. If I'm okay with a little bit of distraction, especially because I didn't stream Monday, so I kind of, I need to get my energy out a little bit. How did you know? A devil knows things. What the hell was I doing? Okay, so we have this funny fabric. Oh, that should actually stay exactly where it is. So let me just test that this works. It works. It works. Remember to save. Fine. Fine. I guess. Oh, I'm blipping. Spinning me? Spinning me? Mild distractions. We have to apply the physics of the sleeves. Hi, Jersey Busy. Had a question for you. I know you do live 2D. Do you ever do 3D? Trying to sculpt a low poly at the moment. In trouble when it comes to rigging. I went to school for 3D, which I think greatly helps my understanding of live 2D. But I went to school, I learned Maya. So my knowledge for 3D has partially been lost to time, partially been lost to the fact that I'm never gonna buy Maya in my life. Autodesk can eat a butt. I would much rather use Blender. So I'm still every few months or so, I'm like, let's load up Blender and figure out how to fly this plane. And I've made this analogy before. I'm like, listen, I've used Maya in the past. I made a whole 3D film, believe it or not. I made a whole 3D short in Maya. So I know how to fly this plane. I know how to fly a plane. I don't know how to fly this plane, i.e. Blender. So finding all the buttons and learning all the new hotkeys for Blender is different. I catch my ass hitting the space bar every single time I go to do anything in Blender, but I will not allow myself to change the hotkeys. I want to learn the Blender hotkeys. And then I dabble, and then the program crashes a couple times. I've made some cool shit in there, but then I don't do anything with it for a while. So, and I certainly don't know very much when it comes to 3D rigging. That was the one thing I did not do myself. That I had somebody else rig my models for my film. So, I literally did everything else for my film myself. And I'm like, wow, I actually decided to invest my time in doing the one thing I told somebody else to do. As someone condemned to use ZBrush and Maya, I understand. Fuck, man, ZBrush? I don't know what ZBrush's payment structure looks like anymore. But I do know that ZBrush is fucking crazy. Mad respect. Mad respect. That's all I'll say. All art programs should be free. And they are, if you're smart. I say that as somebody who's not even very smart about it, but who said that? What? Who said that? ZBrush is bananas expensive. As long as I never have to look at Nuke, I'm okay. Oh, Nuke. That was a program that I saw other people using, and I was like, what the hell is going on in there? Is it really expensive? I'd say that art programs that aren't free should have an affordable perpetual license. I think all art programs should be free. I do love a perpetual license. And I do have respect for for certain companies that I do think are genuinely trying to make a better product, are consistently updating and innovating, i.e. Live 2D. I will happily pay, $15, whatever that is in Japanese yen. Though I will admit, I'm scared with the economy right now. I don't know how that figure is going to change with the American dollar in the near future. I don't know. That's irrelevant. But I'm happy to pay for Live 2D. $6,000 a year? What the fuck? When they charge those amounts, and it's not like you're using it as like a company, I'm like, you're doing it to yourself. If you made it $20, you'd earn more money. You know? You're incentivizing people to steal your program. Like, I hate to say it, but what was the program that, like, where there's like tokens? There's like a subscription thing, but you can buy tokens, and every single time you open up the program, you use it. Is that Autodesk? Is that what they've resorted to doing? Where they have like a payment structure that's based on like, okay, you can buy it's Maya? Oh my fucking god, man. Why the hell are they doing that? I just, like, from like a business standpoint, I don't understand what the fuck Adobe and Maya are fucking on. They've got idiots at the wheel. That's so funny. Wow. Oh wow, that's an awful business practice. And the way that it like factors out, I watched a video on this, but I forgot what program it actually was. But it was like you could buy tokens for it instead of paying for like a subscription. But the way that the tokens were priced out, it was literally more expensive to do the tokens because the tokens would expire. Like, the tokens would expire or something like that, and it was cheaper to just do a regular-ass subscription. What? Like, what? I was crazy. It's what mobile game shit. It's so bad. Oh my god. And everybody knows what Adobe is getting into. I guess if you're not somebody who pays attention to artists, you might not know. When Blender is free and can do everything that Maya can and more, what the hell is your business plan? They're just banking on the fact that, like, I was gonna say that Pixar still uses their stuff, but Pixar doesn't use Maya. Pixar uses fucking... What's their guy? What's their fucking guy with the rabbit? Presto? RenderMan? Whatever the fuck it's called. Pixar has their own proprietary shit. Like, I don't fucking get it. I think I've said this on stream before. When I watched Suisse, the HoloLive member Suisse's newest music video. It's like a cute little music video where she like comes to life from the art program and is like attacking the artist, that kind of thing. And in it, the person is animating her in Clip Studio Paint. And I recognized Clip Studio Paint immediately. And I was like, what the fuck? What's the industry standard program for animation in Japan? And it's like, oh, it's Clip Studio. What? People are animating in Clip Studio? Oh my god. I mean, with the kind of like stuff that they are achieving in anime, with trying to get more painterly effects and doing a lot more in regards to, you know, a lot of visual variants and stuff like that. Clip Studio is not my animator program of choice, but I'm like, that's fucking crazy. But when you think about it for even a little bit, it's like, well, I mean, it makes sense. You can use Clip Studio on any platform. Like, you can use it on your computer, you can use it on an iPad. Clip Studio and Maya. Friend did her thesis in Clip Studio. You can absolutely, like, the amount of options that are on the table and the fact that Clip Studio can do so much more than what like Photoshop has available to you. And the fact that Clip Studio Paint is coming for Toon Boom's money, that's fucking crazy to me. I would love to find a good alternative to Storyboard Pro. I love the feel of Storyboard Pro, and I haven't used it in years, but I love drawing in a vector program. I love drawing in a really responsive vector program that I can like just draw so fucking fast. I have never been able to draw as fast in any other program as I have been in Storyboard Pro. But that program does have a perpetual license, I think, but it's like $1,000, $2,000. I don't fucking know. The money that I don't have, and I don't have any reason to have a Toon Boom program, really. That would be nice to animate. It would be nice to. I did love animating in Toon Boom, but I can animate in this. Adobe sells on name alone, pretty much. It banks on the fact that people don't want to learn a new program, but like people didn't want to learn a new program. Like this has been an issue for 10 years. You know, like this has been an issue for a decade, and at a certain point, like people give. I think that they're, especially now, I don't know, the industry that I am the most familiar with is the one, is animation. And a lot of people I know who, like, work in animation, I knew people who would just work in Clip Studio and then save as a PSD. Like, there wasn't really any benefit to using Adobe like that. I think editors, I don't think that they're gonna stop using Premiere or like After Effects anytime soon, but I just need their 7 programs as an animator. The thing that is so bullshit about Adobe is like, yeah, if I need After Effects, it's like I might as well be paying out the fucking nose for all of this shit. Unless you're like literally a photographer. But also, smart people get around it. Smart people. Anyway, I'm not advocating for anything. No, I'm not advocating for anything. Don't misconstrue me. Could animate in live 2D like Toby Fox made Undertale and Game Maker painfully. Messaged and practically begged people to teach me Blender when you were told to. Oh. Had to pay $8,000 to get a year-long class that only taught Maya. ZBrush was mostly on your own. Want to move to Blender, but finding a teacher is hell. The thing that's so funny about that is that I was lucky enough to have a really good computer arts class in high school where we spent a really long time learning Blender. We spent a lot of time, well, I think computer classes are so important, and I don't think that they do them as much today because they think that everything's user-friendly. We don't have to teach kids how to use Office anymore. I learned how to use Microsoft Office in middle school, and I learned how to use, like, the Adobe suite, and like Microsoft Paint. I learned a bunch of hacks for that in early high school, and then towards the end of high school, I was learning 3D programs like Blender. And that was awesome. So when I went to go and do 3D animation in Maya, I already had a huge leg up on other people because I was able to translate those skills pretty laterally. Honestly, I don't think it's wrong if you have like Maya knowledge in your brain to just switch to Blender and then switch the hotkeys to the industry standard. It's literally, there's a button that you can press in the settings to change all of the hotkeys to Maya hotkeys. So that's like, that's always an option. I think that smart people do that. I unfortunately am more stubborn than I am smart. So Anyways, I haven't like worked on anything in a hot second. I haven't touched the screen. If you get me started ranting about art programs though, and I will say this just sort of as a general thing, and I've said this on stream before, learning an art program is like learning a language. Certain languages have more in common with other languages. There are going to be obvious differences, and syntax is going to be a little bit off for different cases. But the thing about learning new languages is that the more languages you know, the easier it is to learn other languages. So, you know, if something like transitioning from like Maya to Blender isn't super easy, I don't know, maybe learn a different program. Maybe offset that by learning DaVinci Resolve. Learn how to code. Oh. Taught yourself Photoshop a bit in high school. Taught yourself Photoshop and Illustrator in uni well before they taught us in the classes. It was funny learning Illustrator in school because that was one that I knew before my classes. I like learned that one from just like trial and error and whatever resources I could find online. Be neat if there was something that lets you press a hotkey and waits for you to input a Maya hotkey and tells you what the Blender equivalent is on screen. Probably would make learning the keys really fast. Yeah. I need to remember what the button is. Like, there's a quick menu in Blender, right? That's the thing that fucks me up the most, is I want my quick menu. And that's why I'm always hitting the goddamn spacebar when I use Blender. And then it just plays the animation. I'm like, wait, fuck. Sleeves. We need to do sleeves. I'll copy this one. Got jacket sleeve. We'll bring this down to the jacket. Oh, I want to do the flower thing angles. I forgot about that part, but I'll do the sleeves first. There are a lot of things in Vector I wish I could do in Blender. The call of Vector calls to me. The siren song of Vector. I'm like, it's been so long. It's been so long. I think for the next outfit I make for my model, though, I think I might fuck around with Vector. Vector programs. Jacket. Jacket sleeve X2. Is this even moving? Oh, it is moving. I was like, what the hell? Just make stuff in Designer and then remake them in Blender. One thing spooks you about Blender is you've written scripts for it. Try to look into things in the internals are so weird in places. It's got some kind of fundamentally janky code in some places that limits how much it can change. I believe that. I use Blender to test fit stuff I make in Designer. This needs to be flat laser cut parts. That's the thing that I'm like, I need to learn Blender for this. Okay, here's my reasoning for why I want to learn Blender this time. The reason changes every single time. Usually the reason is I want to make a 3D BZ model, which is something that I want to do. I would like to make BZ animations and BZ models and things like that in 3D, but the most recent thing that I want to do is I want to make a period accurate Balatro Joker cosplay that I can wear to the Renaissance Fair. And specifically, I would like to make you know the funny little stick that Jokers, like, jesters will carry around? I want to make one of these thingies. I'm showing the class. Oh, why is this image so fucking small? Hold on. I'm getting it for the class. There we go. Marot, yes, that's exactly what it's called. I want to make one of these with the Balatro Joker on it, and then oh my god, look at his hat. That's kind of fire. I think it would be really funny to make like 3D print the Joker head, and then do all of the cloth work and put little bells on it. Go to my local library and 3D print it. And then be a funny little Joker. I think that would be so fun. That's why I want to that's why I want to learn 3D now. Hi Vital. Hello. May your devotion lay all your love on me. Been last very long and they've been pretty scarce. Makes the truth even more incomprehensible. I feel things new, and everything is you. Learn 3D, you says. I would love to. Wasting your emotion. In the Discworld 2 game, there is the suffragester. Is that like a suffragette, but a jester? Or is that a jester who is suffering? Is that a jester who can vote? What's up, everybody? I think jesters should be able to vote! Yes, for jester bites. That's really cute. Okay, here's the thing with this, and it's pissing me off, but I'm gonna do this twice. And then this one will be set to the elbow. And then this one will just be that one set to 2. So it'll be slightly different, but it'll be exactly the same, because I don't want them to move exactly the same. I want to see Jester wrongs. Learn 3D. Just follow me. Spreads arms wide, creates a rainbow before a bunch of low poly meshes fall from the sky with too many subdivisions and my CPU melts. Drapes a blanket that has like 40,000 tries on it over your beautiful head. A contradiction. You come and go. I'm a chameleon. It'll happen one day. It'll happen one day. Honestly, the thing for me is I would love to be sort of like stretching my artistic limbs, so to speak, and doing more 3D modeling or just doing more working on my own rig, things like that. And that's sort of the goal with streaming. I don't really push streaming like I want it to happen, you know, in such a way where like, tomorrow I'm gonna be making all my money through Twitch. But the more money that I make through Twitch, the more that I can do whatever I want and do fun, crazy, artistic stuff. So that's the goal, is that, you know, in 5 years, maybe I'll be able to supplement my rent with streaming and I can do more of my own stuff. And I think that's fun. And, you know, whatever limited free time I have now, I just fuck around and find out. Have I ever seen the Garden of Banban model topology? I have. I could never play that game because honestly the scariest thing is the topology. Sometimes I make really bad topology in on these models. This model is very heavy on its number of vertexes because of just the nature of the art. To the point where I'm like, I'm fucking scared, man. We'll see how it runs. You know, if it runs bad, I'm gonna have to merge down a lot of layers. But as is, I'm keeping the special lighting on before I do anything to like make the lighting more special. Because if I have to merge shit down, then I have to merge shit down. But, you know, that's kind of just the nature of the beast with these kinds of programs, with these kinds of models, though. Like, as VTuber models get more and more complex, you know, these models can start to get really complicated in terms of how they're gonna, like, run on your actual computer. I'm like, I think that VTubers should be using a 2-stream setup. More than, like, other streamers should be using a 2-stream setup. A 2-computer, 2-PC setup. I don't think it's like I don't think it's necessary for entry. But I think that if you've been streaming for a while, like, people go through computers pretty quickly, and, you know, if you get a new computer, you know, offset the work a little bit and run your model on, you know, run your model on the worst PC and then run your game on the better PC. With 3 PC setup and run your model on one stream and run the game on another and then stream on another, that'd be insane. The thing that's funny for me is that I do actually have a second PC. I could do a 2-stream setup if I really wanted to. But I do this. So there's not really, I don't think it's worth the effort. And the reason for that is when I went to upgrade, I upgraded my PC around the same time that the fucking like crypto boom was happening or something like that, and the cost of GPUs was so high that it was just better for me to buy a pre-made PC than to buy a GPU. Ew. Well, you know, that's so. But My computer does what I need it to do now, and what I need it to do is stream an occasional GameCube game. So, to those angel eyes, oh no, 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 no. Da, 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 Keep thinking, regret not building yours, but you got a cool little alien button. Yeah. Here's the thing. The thing I regret about not building my own PC is not the parts of the PC, because I'm quite happy with how my computer, you know, functions. I just, I wish it was cute and pink. My first PC that I built by myself is cute and pink. And I wish this one was cute and pink. Also, my main problem with the one that I use right now is really just that it doesn't have enough goddamn USB ports. I need to get another USB hub or something like that. Spray paint. I don't even know where I would go to safely spray paint. Blood? I can do that. I can do that one. Angel eyes. You find out he wears a disguise. Deep into those angel eyes. I'm gonna look at something really quick. You know what I'm gonna do? That's gonna be really useful for me. I was waiting to do this because these arms are a little bit silly. You thinking about his angel eyes? Gonna turn this jacket off. And then I'm gonna put a thing here. Shoulder L temp. Just to sort of simulate the arm movement. It's gonna look fucked up. Nobody's allowed to yell at me that it looks fucked up. I'm gonna glue stuff. I'm gonna have to glue everything. Applying to jobs, please. Anyone give me strength. Ooh, I'm sending you buzzwords. I'm sending you, boss is looking at the actual resume instead of it going through just a machine. I'm sending you the vibes. I'm sending them. Take the energy. It's fucking rough out there. It's rough out there if you're looking for a job. You are God's strongest soldier. And I respect you so much. What app asked you for an essay about your faith? I feel like that's not allowed. That one can't be allowed, guys, right? Do you got a lawyer on retainer? Like, is that allowed? Are you applying to a church? The church? It was a Christian college. You were just teaching animation. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I get it, but also Anyway. You should talk about how the new Pope likes Pokemon. You should, honestly, that's what I would do. Right? Doesn't the new Pope like Pokemon or something? Is that real? Yes! I don't actually know. I heard this offhand, so... What's that one quote that's from the Pokemon movie that Herman Cain also quoted? Life can be a challenge. I have to find it. It's never easy when so much is on the line, but you can make a difference. Oh my god. This Pope likes the gays and Pokemon? Oh my god! Okay. I like that the Daily Show then quoted the Pokemon movie afterwards and quoted Mewtwo himself. I like the Neil Cicierega song where they have that quote in it, the Pokemon one. I'm gonna listen to it now, because I want to. Oh, we're gonna have ads soon? We might have ads soon. Oh no, we're up. Oh, I started half an hour late. We're not gonna have ads for a hot second. That laugh was quite a cackle. My favorite quote from Pokemon is Pikachu. That one's pretty good. Mankey and Snorlax. Oh, that shirt needs to be behind the body. With all these Pokemon creatures. Carry these monsters in their pocket. So much on the line. You and I can make a difference. And you will find the Pokemon. Oh, that fucking gets me. The Pokemon. I kind of want to listen to. I kind of want to listen to this mashup body of works, the Mouth Experience. That's what we're listening to now. Oh wait, no. Where is? I started in the middle here. I don't need to start in the middle here. Um, Pokemon is one of the earlier ones on here. I want to listen to Furries. That's the one I want. Oh, the beginning one is really good too. Okay, I'll just skip the ones that I don't like. And I will probably run ads soon. I need to refill my water. I'm all out. Oh, put your clothes back on. Put your clothes back on. There we go. You're getting so distracted. I need to set up the redeem where I lock in. I'm allowed to get a little distracted, okay? I've been doing good work. My union rep says I need to take it easy, and by my union rep, I mean Lux, who's the sole person who can tell me to stop working. Something else. Something else. Listening when you say goodbye. Do 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 do. Turning it down for me a little bit. There we go. Lock it in should be a bunch of gamer air horns and Mountain Dew logos that say lock and load. See, I was considering this, and I was considering just sort of a randomized, who is Mel Blanc? It's, I was gonna say Mel Brooks, but not Mel Brooks, but Mel Blanc as Bugs Bunny. Well, I guess other Warner Brothers characters, but just going, shut up! Yeah, shut up! But I also don't know how I feel about giving my audience the power to tell me to shut the fuck up, so... Because sometimes that can be abused. But it would make me laugh.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want to.
I'm crunchy. I'm skipping this song. Isn't it to make us shut up? You know what? That's a good point. I guess I can continue talking as much as I want. Oh, I don't need to reverse this. Haha. Bop. Do up. Do up. Do. Yeah, yeah. You going to Bob Baker Day this weekend? No. Bob Baker? I know Bob Barker. That sounds cool as hell. Stop fighting! Da ba do up, do ba do up, da ba do, yeah yeah. Da ba do up, do ba do up, do. Jacket sleeve. RY1. Okay, so all that I'm missing here now is for the lapel. It's a marionette theater. It's like a clown and puppet fest. That sounds so awesome. This is the first that I'm hearing of it, but it sounds cool as hell. Am I doing anything this weekend? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be working. The one thing that I have like planned in the near future is I'm going to go to the Universal Fan Fest, which I've lovingly been calling Universal Nerd Night. Sunday it's free but very busy. Happens every year. Always next time. Yeah. I might do that next year. That sounds cool. Sounds fun. Yeah, I'm a huge Trekkie and they're doing Star Trek stuff, so I'm like Star Trek. Of course. Yes, yes. I've not decided what day I'm going. I'm honestly leaving that up to my friends. Um Though one of the nights that they're doing it is May the 4th. And I do think it would be incredibly funny if I went to go to my funny Star Trek event on Star Wars Day. But that I don't know. No one's decided. No one's decided anything. You're simply the best. Waking up is Folgers in your cup. Out for a rough and tumble with Trekkies versus Star Wars fans. Yeah, I don't think Star Wars fans have a name for themselves, which is kind of funny to me. Like, you guys, is there anything? Warheads? I don't. There's nothing. You got nothing? Lucasonians. That's, okay. And we danced all night to the best song ever. Danced all night to the best song ever. Source me. But I'm guessing that would also include Indiana Jones. Mr. Jones. Oh. When you win it in a minute, when you spin it, spin it, spin it. I like that song because it has a Tailspin reference. Best part of waking up. Around. You win it in a minute when you spin it, spin it, spin it. I'm a big Star Games fan. I'm a big Star versus the Forces of Evil fan. Am I a Lucasonian because I like Monkey Island? Is that Lucasfilm? One more time! One more time! It's LucasArts? Good for them. You know what else is Lucasfilm? Strange Magic. Critically acclaimed. It's me who's the critic. I'm the critic. Critically acclaimed. Strange Magic. Buy Pokemon cards. Because the message is violence. Carry these monsters in their pocket. Star Games is a crappy, funny B-movie. I do love those. I do love those. People who freaked out over Harry Potter and the Pokemon of the late 90s and early 2000s would have died if they saw one Skibbity Man. I feel like that really says a lot about sort of the state of children's media. Like, kids are really into, like, what are the latest kid crazes? And it's like Among Us, Skibbity Toilet, I almost said Has Been Hotel, but my god, I hate that for some kids, yeah. In the same way that Homestuck was popular with teenagers, but probably shouldn't have been. Not still Among Us, but I'm just like thinking about, you know, what do kids like these days? Usually a good litmus test for that is looking at what the Halloween costumes are. Among Us, yeah. It was training your kids to be killers. Absolutely. It's, you know. But, you know, people don't actually pay attention to what their kids are playing these days anyway, so. 3 big boobs for Costco! This is true. 3 big boobs! Happy birthday, Big Justice. It was Big Justice's birthday, right? Was it Big Justice? I don't care about the parent. I hope those kids have happy lives. Whatever's going on with them, I worry for them a little bit. Because growing up in such, like, public scrutiny is not good for anybody's, you know, mental health. So, all the best to them. 3 big booms! I got the boom! Might turn this down ever so slightly to like 0.95. Okay, why did it become an even bigger number? It's enough for this restless warrior. For your family, it's Paw Patrol, Trash Truck, Bluey. Oh, of course, Bluey! How could I forget about Bluey? I do love Bluey. I mean, I've never seen this show myself, but I saw a Bluey thing today where it was like a design document. I'm not sure if it was for the test, like if they test people for Bluey or something like that, or just art book design language stuff. But it was talking about how the shape language of Bluey is specifically everything in that world, aside from having, you know, dog motifs on human architecture, everything is just rounded rectangles. And it really had me thinking about how really the thing that's so useful about shape language design is less that you need to force yourself into doing shape language design every single time, but more that it gives you structure to actually make artistic decisions. So like when I'm designing an outfit for BZ and I'm trying to figure out what elements I want to go in it, I'm like, okay, well, let's just fill this motherfucker up with hearts and flames, because that's sort of the repeating motifs that I have in my design are hearts and flames. And I just go from there. And then eventually I just gotta, put it all together, and sometimes the design motif doesn't work out, and sometimes it does. But it's just a nice way to provide that structure, for sure. It can be assumed is every day's with us our history. In short, our pal. Can also give you another avenue of contrast. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. But you know what? This one actually should be angle. Oh, and Mario. They love Mario still. Mario is so cute. He's so cute. I feel so torn about the Switch too and the news about that, because God, like, wallets are so tight right now. And, just like people are really struggling, and for the Switch 2 to be as expensive as it is, I think that there's going to be a very small amount of people who are going to be able to afford it this year, especially with games costing as much as they are. At least one of the games coming out is a party game, so you need if you're a kid, right? If you're a kid and you want the new Switch so you can play the new Mario Kart, your family might not have the money because we're in a recession for $500 of Switch and game, but you might have a friend who can get it, and you can go play that with them. And then you can go run around in free play mode and roleplay as Mario and Bowser. Like, that would be so fun. That would be so fun to roleplay with your friends in that world. I'm sorry. Like, that would be so cute. As somebody who grew up role-playing with my friends in Super Smash Brothers and Kirby Air Ride, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna have it so good. The kids are gonna be able to get it, but bit upset at the price, not just for like adults, but for kids growing up with games and having less stuff to play, and less going to have those formative experiences. Exactly, Vital. For me, it's different for me because I'm a grown adult who, I make my own budget. But for kids, they don't understand that stuff, and they don't understand why they might not be able to get a Switch 2. And I think that sucks, especially because the Nintendo has very much been like a family-oriented, just game company. I forgot the word for company there for a second. Where like the PS5 is outrageously priced. It's there aren't really a ton of kids playing PlayStation games comparatively. But for the Switch to be that expensive, it hurts. It hurts a lot more. Younger kids games for sure, especially because it's safer than Roblox. Exactly, shiny doggy. Like, I absolutely think that there aren't enough safe websites for kids to hang out with other kids online. And some people could argue that, you know, Roblox is that, but it's not. Like, Roblox is not safe enough in that way for kids. There's definitely certain worlds in Roblox, but I don't know. It's much more nuanced, and they kind of the nuance with Roblox as well is it kind of offloads a lot of the work onto the user in terms of like making these cool experiences. It is cool that people can make their own games essentially in within Roblox, and it's so monetized. It's so like I don't mind throwing a bit of money at people because I like playing Dress to Impress, but it's not. I don't like that kind of stuff in kids' games like that. So, and Fortnite's the same way. So a lot of kids who unfortunately end up on low quality stuff or stuff not intended for them because they get a hand down thing from parents like an iPad or worse, they get a Quest 2 from mom or dad. Don't let your fucking kids play VR. They're gonna get eye issues. Their brains need to cook a little bit longer. And not like you're gonna cook their brains in a bad way. They need to cook in the good way and go outside. And that's so, like, they're just, it's gonna be bad. There's a lot of messages. Really, at the same time, quests cost the same about as the Switch. Just get them that and they'll enjoy that more than VR and get filtered to free stuff or free stuff. Yeah, I would never get a kid an iPad or VR. But I'm also the kind of I'm the kind of person who would be getting kids just straight up like dolls. Like you're getting a doll from me. It'll be a nice doll, but you're getting a doll. Norm to like older media. Parents have old GameCubes and stuff. I think it's fine to like share old GameCube games and stuff like that, especially if you're sharing it as like a communal experience. I used to love my dad playing Kingdom Hearts for me. And that was like older at the time. All right, I need to BRB. I need to pee so bad. And I've been waiting too long. So I'm gonna go do that and I'm gonna run ads. I'll see you all in a second.
Hello there.
Logos minted?
What?
Hello? Hello? Welcome back. It's me. Welcome back to me. I am going to gently, very gently steer the chat away from too much political talk because I shouldn't be talking about it myself either. Not for any other reason other than it makes me spiral. So, just gentle nudge. I know it's so hard. I know it's so hard to not talk about it. It's the state of the all of the everything. But I would love to talk about what everybody had for lunch. What's something that you're excited about? Ooh, No, I'm not that excited about feet. I'm honestly, okay, well, this isn't like a new thing that I'm excited about, but I'm excited about, going to the FanFest night is one of them. I'm excited for all of the work that I've got done. For once, I'm kind of ahead of schedule on all the stuff that I've done, because I just did like such a huge push of stuff, and I'm gonna have the physics done on like all of the models that I have, and then it's pretty much just body angles that I have left on these two models. They're like almost done. I might be able to get both of them done this month, and I think that's something that I'm really fucking excited about. I'm like, getting to start a new rig. So I have another rig that I get to start very soon. Let's see, what else am I excited about? Oh, I'm excited about Dropout Game Changer being back. The most recent Game Changer episode is so good. Nothing for lunch. Should put a pizza in the oven. Go get some food in you, Gore. Oh, I'm excited about, I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I got a big bag of dark chocolate M&Ms so I can eat them, every time that I'm feeling really stressed out. I can have a handful of dark chocolate M&Ms. Game Changer is fun. Yes, I love Game Changer. I love Game Changer. Also the wrestling themed D&D show they're doing right now is a lot of fun. Excited to do more 3D stuff. Gonna open comms soon. Finishing up a lot of stuff. Want to do some more stuff for yourself? Yeah! Nice. Nice. Dark chocolate M&M sounds really good. Yeah! I'm so excited. Let's see. What else What else? Hmm. I'm almost done. Like I'm very close to have all of Star Trek under my belt. That's honestly something that I'm really excited about because I'm a huge nerd and I have fought to watch all of Star Trek. I am more than halfway through season 1 of Strange New Worlds. Don't tell me that season 3 is coming out soon. And I've do you have any idea how much Star Trek there is? How long to watch all of Star Trek? These posts are from 2 years ago, which they're not reliable. I'm going to binge clock. Damn it. I need all Star Trek. Tell me all of it. How much time is this? This is driving me crazy. I can't even find the thing anymore. There's a lot. There's a lot of Star Trek. There's, you know, 2 seasons of the original series. It takes like a whole month to watch it, at least, front to back. At least 1.5 hours. So true. Last Star Trek I watched was Voyager. Watched original series, Next Generation, DS9, then Voyager over a year or two. Was not interested in the Abrams stuff and not interested in Enterprise. Yes, the butt rock opening. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Enterprise Faith of the Heart. And its butt rock opening. I grew to love it Stockholm Syndrome style, and I think it's so fucking iconic, but it's also awful. I will not argue that it's good. I will argue that it's iconic and that I love it. And I think anybody who's sat and watched all 4 seasons of Enterprise will be like, I've got faith of the heart. Nothing's gonna bend or break me. I have faith to believe. I know all the words. I know all the words. And anytime that a character says it's been a long road, I'm like, get from there to here. It's been a long time, and my time is finally there. It's like exposure therapy. You grow to love it. You grow to fucking love it, and then they add in random guitars that don't match the song halfway through. It's horrible. It's so bad. I will argue that I think that Voyager has the best Star Trek opening. I think that original series through to Voyager, all of those openings are fucking iconic. Enterprise is iconic for not the right reasons. But Voyager, I think, is honestly the best of them, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so I did all the jacket stuff. I guess now... Oh, no, I still have to do the opposite of this one. This tail. So I'm just gonna duplicate those. Go to your grave for loving Blow Me Away for Halo 2. I have never heard it, but I will believe you regardless. Bad art is good art if it makes you feel something, you know? Jacket tail L. Jacket tail RY123. Okay, there we go. Twitch got mad at you for saying blow me in your message. The segment in Halo 2 where they play Blow Me Away instrumental only in the classic mode. Anyone plays it for the first time in chat goes, go to classic graphics for this one room on any stream. Oh, that's fun. It's like, you want to send this? Yes. I didn't say blow me like that. I meant it. I meant it like this. We've got fucking physics. Ah! I think I'm gonna really quickly make the right arm movement, even though I haven't actually rigged those yet. The new versions have new remastered, re-recorded versions of the original soundtrack songs. They replaced licensed music with some original stuff, which is fine, but not the same. It's so sad when they had, like, stuff that was previously licensed, and they have to change it, and it doesn't hit the same. Because they, like, lost the rights to the music. You don't put Zelda down. Alan Wake was taken down for a while for that. Oh, I love Alan Wake. I've never played it, but I really like the song that they have in it. I really love, I don't know, I'm a huge sucker for video games where they have like a musical break. They're like, we're gonna be a musical now. Maybe it's the theater kid in me that's like, ah, yay! But is Snake Eater not fucking iconic, you know? Is it not iconic? Gonna really quick move this up here so I don't have to scroll every single time I adjust something. Metal Gear has great music overall, but yes, yeah. I was watching a video where someone was blind ranking like the best video game music, and they put that song at #1. And it was like very early on, Snake Eater came up and they put it at #1, and I was like, honestly, I think that's completely fucking valid. It does belong there. Oh, I didn't move the hands. Wrist R, rotate. Thumb R and index R. You're still in a dream, Snake Eater. Because it's like a Bond music. Like, you know, it's like, you gotta have our little Bond song in it. It makes so much sense to me. I love it. I love this song. This is the song that made me realize that I have ADHD. Because I was like, my brain operates at this BPM and whatever the fuck is going on with the I was like, I like this song because it meshes with the chaos of my brain. And I was like, oh, I think I have ADHD. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a Bond movie except no social parties, all crawling through the jungle and mountains. True. But also, like, the main thing is like a rugged guy doing a stealth mission. And bees. There are bees. Hand. Hmm. People tend to somehow gloss over the fact that Metal Gear series just has like superpowers in it. Now, I don't know a lot about the Bond franchise, but I feel like they play pretty fast and loose in there too. I don't know if people have superpowers necessarily, but Space Monkey Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia. Space Monkey Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia. Space Monkey Mafia. Space Monkey Mafia. All right, let's do the coat. We'll do the coattails first. It's the because I have the jacket tails at the bottom, so I can kind of just duplicate them. So we'll do duplicate that. Is that how you spell coattail? It doesn't look right, huh? It is. That is how you spell coattail. I don't like that. Yeah, it is two T's. It's weird. Okay, we'll go to this one. Change this to, oh, we can move. Let's move these back here. And then the coat stuff will move up so we don't have to go as far. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Day 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 day. Right now, 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 now. I don't believe that anybody feels I do. Back beep, 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 beep. I don't believe that anybody. We have to walk or winding. Or blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, Wow. Metal Gear Solid is if James Bond and X-Men were the same thing. I like that thinking. I like that thinking. I do like X-Men. I've been wanting to rewatch the old X-Men movies. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about them, just sort of in reference to just sort of the state of superhero movies today and how superhero movies were previously. And it's just like been thinking about them. I wonder if I wonder if who plays Wolverine?
Hello there.
Hello there, welcome on in. Hello, core producer. So most people don't think X-Men are real. It's sort of spoken like a normal thing. I mean, like in X-Men, they know that the X-Men are real, right? Like they're like a global threat, right? Hugh Jackman, yes, huge jacked man. The huge jacked man. He, is he like the superhero who's like longest played his character? Cause I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Maybe? Yeah, I can't think of another superhero character who's like been in more movies. I guess like Iron Man's been in a lot of movies at this point, but also like Marvel is younger, you know? So maybe one of them is maybe he's been Wolverine for a lot longer. Yeah, but maybe Iron Man, maybe Robert Downey Jr. has been Iron Man more. How many times has Hugh Jackman played Wolverine? 9 films. Wow. Apparently Robert Downey Jr. has played Iron Man in 10 Marvel movies. We gotta keep that old man working. We have to we need to make another Deadpool. Let him rest. Let him fucking rest. Oh my god. Nothing else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. And this one goes there. I'm learning a lot about Metal Gear today, whether I want to or not. I know a little bit about the guy who makes you unplug your controller. Psycho Mantis. Qu'est-ce que c'est? The astronaut who's on fire? Oh, hell yeah. Guy with frog-like powers and a tongue that's a foot long. Whoa. Holy shit. Astronaut who's on fire? That sounds sick as hell. Feel like I could die and that would be alright. Alright.
Piggy dipping!
Oh, I should hydrate, thank you.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
Yummy! Okay, so this was looking like it wasn't really moving out enough, but here's the thing. I'm nervous about making it move too much. I think I should just move it on this and do an LX2. Put it on a blend shape or something. And then, like, just take this portion here. Move it up hereabouts. Something else. Let me through this. When you say goodbye, goodbye. Okay, not like that. It needs to swing in. You know what? Oh, you got a coffee? Yummy. Oh. I found a place near me recently that makes a really good Vietnamese coffee, and I really want one. I was just thinking about that really good Vietnamese coffee. Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm so normal. I love Vietnamese coffee. I love Thai tea. One thing that's really cute about Vietnamese coffee is that it was my grandpa's favorite thing in the whole world. He, more than any food or any drink or anything, he fucking loved Vietnamese coffee. So every time that I get one, I think of him. And also, I just fucking love them because they're good as hell. He's on fire. He explodes into a giant fire spirit of his own head. It chases you and explodes when you go through a big hallway. Wow, I love video games. Okay, so this is gonna be a problem here. This is gonna piss me the fuck off. Get this shit. Get the fuck over here. I've gotta stretch this thing out so it actually covers all of the space. Gotta go have a good stream. You have a good rest of your day, shiny doggy. Good to see you, and I hope your rest of your day is really nice. Have fun with your Trekkies. I will. I will. I don't know. I mean, I do know what I want to watch after. But, finding it, I think it's on Peacock, but I don't want to make a Peacock account. Because for no other reason other than I'm sick of it. What do you... Of it? All of it. All of the streaming services. It's on Flubo. It's on Fleabee, okay? I really want to watch Red Dwarf, though. Which is a BBC sci-fi that's old as balls. Oh, Beezy, you should watch Doctor Who. I'll watch Doctor Who when I'm damn well ready. It's on Globsnaff, I know. But Globsnaff is so expensive. And I don't want to. They put on so many car ads. I'm sick of it. uh. It's on Peebo. It's on Flubu. It's on Cthulhu. Just ah! 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 I'm okay. But you know what I mean. We got all use a little change.
Dang girl, you got loud bones. Let's hear them.
Okay. Hi, Elaine. Welcome on in. Oh, ah. Thank you for the stretch. Also, Vital telling me about Die Hard Man. I know about Die Hard Man, but he's got nothing on Deed Man from Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney. I need to finish Ace Attorney Chronicles? Is that what the most recent one was called? I'm so excited about the next Professor Layton game! Okay, hold on. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm normal. I'm normal. Wakes up in the morning. Changes a thing. Week ends, the week begins. Just reminded earlier today of the segment in Ace Attorney 3 where you get to play as Edworth and how good that is. I really enjoyed the first Ace Attorney Investigations game. I've never played the second one because it didn't get localized. At least it didn't get localized for a long time. Those would be fun games to stream. I know I say that, but they are so much fucking talking. You have to get like a gaggle of friends to not exhaust yourself reading through all of that. I like to think I'm pretty decent at reading to the class, though. I was one of those kids who really prided themselves on being able to read the book to everybody in the room without fucking up. And you may ask yourself, oh, I want to watch Men in Black again. What a good fucking movie. Nope. Okay, I was like, is that gonna properly flip? No. Bees. Now freeze. Thing that I also know about Metal Gear is that one of the Metal Gear games features like a silver-haired twink who wears funny little robot shoes that look like kitty feet. Everybody knows his name. Where the... Is it Raiden or Raiden? Like, okay, so I've looked at this guy specifically for like reference. I need you guys to look at his funny little kitty feet. Raiden? Look at his little kitty feet. Look at his little kitten heels! Oh my god! You have this exact figure? It's cunty. I like it. Look at his, but look at his, his little kitty paws! I am a huge sucker for little kitty claws on a design. And that, I love that so much. The high heels are opposable toes. The heel or the toe? Because I imagine the little claws. But the heel? That's scary. You know what I need to play is Bayonetta. I need to fucking play Bayonetta. I know I would love Bayonetta. Oh my god. Yes, you do. I know I need to play Bayonetta. Oh, they made that one for me. This is my hole! It was made for me! Played 1 and 2 and loved them? I think I wouldn't have touched it because I was like firmly in the era where I was like rejecting the feminine and especially rejecting the like male gaze, you know? And so I would look at that and, you know, see something that I have no interest in. There's something very interesting that happens when you go through a little tomboy cycle where you reject sort of like femininity and the male gaze and you just sort of like get really angry about all of that and then you realize stuff about your sexuality and gender and you go, actually, Lara Croft is awesome. You're like, actually, she's so cool. And I wish I was like her. It's like going through the hatred of pink. The hatred of pink phase. Bayonetta is not exactly male gaze as much as people think. I agree with that. I think on its face it looks like it though, which is what definitely would turn me away from it. Concept artist for a lot of the characters is doing it from a runway model, high fashion, POV, yes. It's not the male gaze, it's actually kind of the queer gaze. Like, I don't know how to put it into words because I've never played it myself, but it is so deeply rooted in high fashion and kind of gay culture. I don't know how to... I've not played it, but to me, that's what it is to me. Anyone can enjoy it. Like, it's camp. Bayonetta is camp. Anyone can enjoy an action shot of Bayonetta's vagina flying at the camera. She's about to lock an angel's head within her legs to slam it headfirst into the ground. That would be pretty sick. Hi, Callum. We're having normal conversations in here. I can't tell if I want this to go like that. think I did want it like that. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I think this is what I like the best here. Okay. Okay. Oh, we should include the right side as well. Oh, wait, no. I lied. Well, I'll duplicate it. Delete those. And then this one we'll edit to be coat LX. And then we'll edit this one, delete those two. This one here, add coat RX2, 80, 20. It changes back to 20. It's back to 80. Okay. And now I need coat Y. And that will be body fizz YZZ. So much to do, so much to see, so much to do, so much to see. We could all use a little change. In the suggestion channel, you linked a small blog interview with Marie Shimazaki from Platinum Games website. Ooh! To remind you when you went away, it's not fair to remind me. Okay. If you played many games in the same niche as I don't know if you've played as many games in the same niche as Bayonetta. They're really big on the recurring boss rival character that's just you but better with no gimmicks. I do love that. I do love that. In my mind, my mirror universe self, whose name is Callie Zeeby and is an angel, is that. Devil May Cry Virgil? Did you guys see the Devil May Cry VTuber? He doesn't look very good. I love that they're making VTubers of stuff. I love that they're making VTubers of stuff, but I need them to pay me money so I can make them look good. There was a Devil May Cry VTuber. I only saw him because they had him advertising on Tumblr. You're gonna have to Google that yourself because I don't know where I would find him. He was literally on a Tumblr advertisement. On her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Genius Bayonetta, if Dark Link was his own character, became your best friend in a Zelda game. I love that! I love that! Don't spoil me, I want to learn. Only shooting stars break the mold. Body was as good as bare. Some change for gas. I need to get myself away from this place. I say, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. I think I want both of these on 2. But I want this to move more. So let's change this to 0.9. Or maybe I have this move on a different... Maybe we put it on like 4? Maybe play around with this a little bit. The collar would be a little stiffer. Let's bring this down, a little bit less shaking. We do 4 for this one, 2 for this one. Okay, a little bit more shaking. It's a Goku and Vegeta thing too, I guess. Okay, but like Vegeta has so much more swag than Goku though. I've never seen Dragon Ball. I just know this to be true. I like that. I like that. Motherfucking Gary Oak. You know who's better than Gary Oak though is the rival in gold and silver. Is he just silver? Is that what they call him? That red-haired motherfucker? That guy was always way more iconic to me. Giovanni's son. I know, this is so much more interesting than whatever the hell Gary's got going on. Ooh. I should also include this in that too. Act now, supplies are running out. Yeah, that looks good. You might as well be walking on the sun. Together they go. Dunno. That's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. I don't mean to alarm you, but that's looking good. Three, four, five. Ooh. Okay. I am gonna have to separate this into left and right. Okay, well, I'll do that in a second. Don't act like I never told you. I love that. I love the way that looks. Ow! 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 I love that. That's good. Yippee! All right, now, okay. So we have the fur, the boots with the fur. We have the sleeves. We have these chains. I can do these chains pretty easily. Save? That's a good idea. Do I have the save redeem turned off? Do I have it paused? Is that why you're telling me to save? It's been turned off. Probably because somebody was telling me to save when I was playing Barnyard. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. La 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 la. La la la. Oh, great. Okay, it's on the moderator page. I don't know why the pause redeem is on a different page than turning off the redeems. It just makes things so confusing. Uh, oh no. I don't know where they are. I don't know where the moderator settings are. No! I can do this. I can figure it out. Oh no. Can you tell I don't moderate for other people? Alright, well, I'll figure it out later, and it'll be on for next stream. You could just tell me to save for now. uh okay, so we'll do the funny strings, and then we'll do these little belts. Save! Save now!
Oh, hello there.
Hi, Bonnie! Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So we'll do a little bit of group editing here. Bring this here. Just gonna duplicate this coat string X. Okay. That's the power of love, guys. Add coat LX. Bring this down here. I'll pay the equivalent in Shreks. Oh, how kind of you. Thank you. Then I'll go to the thing for this chain. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Ride this train. The power of love. I think this like 1.2, and this at 1.05. 1.15. I want them to be a little bit off. That looks good. We'll do 1.1 on this one. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Hi, Shrek!
Oh, hello there.
Oh my gosh! Hi, Kay! Welcome, welcome. You don't need a credit card to ride this train. Okay, how does... Oh. Hmm. Might delete this one off of that and keep this on 80, 20. Hmm. Something. Excuse me. I'm gonna make a second one for this. Oh, uh-oh. It's like this is taking a long time to load. Might be time to do a little reset, a little turn the program off and back on again. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It just feels like something's like weird here. Maybe I just need to edit this area. I mean, it looks like it would be moving up fine. It should be fine, but I don't know. Like, for whatever reason, the way that stuff is balancing out, it, like... The one side is, like, barely moving. And I think it's because it's maybe balancing too much towards the coat L. I think it's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. You're so smooth. Yeah, it's just like the ocean under the moon. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got that kind of love and I gotta be so smooth, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna stop futzing. Oh, let's do the fur. We'll separate it left and right. And we'll have the center one on that too. I'm gonna work with, yeah, what I've got with the string a little bit. And then we'll do body fizz X, and we'll add in a little bit of coat movement, but I also want to include shoulder movement. Maybe we'll make this angle. So I change this to like 70 and this to 30. And this can be 80. And this can be 20. I'm gonna increase shaking. Quite a bit of shaking. I'm gonna bring the duration down. And then... oh, I don't know what else then. Gonna get going. Gotta go eat. Go enjoy your food, Vital. Thank you for hanging. I need to bring the reaction down a little bit. And the convergence down a little bit too. I think this should be on 2. Then reset. This. We'll increase some of it and decrease the rest so we even it out. Okay. I like that. I like that. That's good. Have a good one, Gore. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Even though I know, I suppose I like control. Then this one. Shoulder R, rotate. There we go. One more show. Looking very nice. You know what? Put your funny hat on. So we got that for the fur. The apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Control. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. I'm still just a rat in a cage. Oh, the hat. I forgot it would do that. um. Everyone's trying to get it right. Get it right. Everybody's working for the weekend. Hmm. I think that's the better way. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. We'll duplicate this. To come through. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a new romance. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Belts. The little belts time. Um. Belt. L. X. Every time I am. That we will add in coat. Belt LX. And I still believe that I cannot be saved. do I use for these? I'm not quite sure what really works best here. Ooh, maybe that will work? It's a little bit cartoony, but I like it. My world to lift you up, I will change my life to better suit your mood. Just like the ocean under the moon, it's the same as the emotion that I'll get from you. I think that looks pretty good. I'll do the right side. And then reverse that. Coat RX. Love ain't good enough, I will give. Ooh! I see I have a problem here. I was like, it's not going back the other way on the bottom one, and it's because I never rigged it to go back the other way. So let's go fix that really quick. Uh-oh. I'm gonna save really quick. I'm gonna save really quick. Ocean under the moon, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got that kind of loving that makes me feel smooth. Yeah, give me a heart, make it real, or just forget about it. Now, this should work just fine. Sail away, sail away. I am seeing a little bit of jacket peeking out with the coat moving. I see what the problem is. Whoa! There's a sexy pyramid head in my chat. Whoa! You were gifted a sub, no idea who they are. I kind of love it when that happens. Oh, jump scared. This is the story of a girl. This is the story of a girl. This is also the problem with, like, every part of this outfit is so, like, tight, like, next to each other that I'm, like, making sure nothing... So this edge is peeking out. Okay, so this... I'm gonna limit this. And this. When the coat is on... It's not gonna fucking move. Let's see, I might be able to adjust it so it's... like 50%? 25? No, it might just have to be 0. It'll just be 0. So sad. It wouldn't move that much if you were wearing a coat anyways. It's fine. The jacket will still be able to move. I might limit the jacket a little bit while the coat is on. Because it's kind of fun. I love this song. I love this song. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. 1. Okay, so I need to do the coat belt Y. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Yeah. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty damn good. Okay. I just need to do the sleeves now. As far as what I want to do today on stream, it's just the sleeves. Looking pretty damn good. I'm very happy with how things are going so far. He's looking so good. But I have drank too much water and I need to go to the bathroom again. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna run some ads. I'm gonna refill my water again. Um, and I will see you all in in a little bit after the ads. We'll finish
Game
up
girl,
everything
you
with the
got loud
sleeves.
bones. Let's
I
hear
stretch
them.
too. You all should stretch. Get up. Get up and walk around a little bit. Spin in a circle. I'll be back soon. missing my favorite song! I'm missing my favorite song! No! I return. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Discord. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Sleeves time. Sleeves time. Number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Number 5. It doesn't come through for you guys, I don't think, but this song jumps from ear to ear, and I think that's really funny. Coat. Sleeve. Felt like it was. Okay, maybe it does come through. L. It was a night like this 1,000,000 years ago. Felt a little tired, so I watched Miami Vice. You really don't like it when songs do that? I mean, to be fair, that wasn't as much of a song as it was a weird-ass transition. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Paint in Buffalo. Okay, we'll add in shoulder L rotate. And we'll add 1, 2, 3. Oh, it has its own strings. I forgot about that. Well, good thing we've got stuff for strings and belts already. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. SV! Welcome on in, SV and Raiders. Hello! Hi! Hi, Joshy. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Jersey Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging. Hi! Hi, I hope you had a good stream. I imagine that you were doing art. If you are tired, please go rest your bones and your wrist. Please go take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid. We will take good care of your raiders. I'll show you what we've been working on. We've been doing some physics rigging. I did all the physics for this guy, well, honestly, over the course of like 3 days, but right now we're actually applying all of it. I'm gonna hack in. We'll see how my computer likes this. It might not like this. Hold on. This is a pretty dense model, so... Oh! Now, you'll notice he flows around like a ghost. He's not gonna float around like a ghost at the end, but for now, he floats around like a ghost. So, we're working on this beautiful coat. all making all these lovely little details bounce around and look all pretty. Wow. Wow. Where's my hat? I want my hat. Wow! Look at this guy. Look at this fancy guy. So detailed. Yes, this model is very detailed. it's been probably the most laborious one that I've been working on because the amounts of detail that's in it, I've had to really put a lot of effort in. But he's looking so good, and having the physics done was gonna be so awesome. I'm really looking forward to only having body angles left. So look at this tongue. Eh. 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 I still need to do some angles on this as well. He's got such a cute smile. Anyway, that's what I've been working on. We reset to default. We're working on these sleeves. I want this to move a little slower. All I wanna do and take your money. I feel like it's just not moving as much as it should, but maybe this just needs to be flipped, these two. Hmm. If I separate this out into moving by the elbow as well, maybe that will fix it a little bit. We delete that one and delete these ones. I think that's gonna have to do for that. I think if I move it too much, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do like the wrist rotations. Sleeping in your bed. Ow! Bustin' makes me feel good. Delete those, and then we'll do... Sleeping in your bed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That all feels right to me. Hmm. Freaking man, baby. Ow! 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 Let me sleep in your bed. Shh. Sleeping makes me feel good. I ain't afraid no sleep. I ain't afraid no bed. An invisible bed. Freaky ghost bed. Yeah. This is looking peak. Thank you, Captain Troy. Oh my god, there's so many physics things. Ah! Insane. I unironically do love this song. I love this whole discography. I love Neil Cicerega's work. But I am also very much not immune to funny meme song, so... So much physics, Sir Isaac Newton's head would implode. If I showed Sir Isaac Newton a VTuber, he would perish on the spot. Always talking about what he wants. Sits on his broke ass. No, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no. Don't want none of your time, and no. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. The Yahoo one makes you laugh so much. I love that one, yeah. I like songs that make me laugh. There's something about it. Ooh, 1.8 on this. Oh, you know what? Just 1.6 maybe? It's the of the tiger. That actually makes things work, I think. I am a tiger, it's the thrill of the tiger, thrown up to the challenge of a tiger. And he's watching us right with the eye. The tiger. Of the tiger. tiger. Just a tiger, man. Truly insane detail that I have added to this these physics. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, the armbands truly did not need to move, but because they were separated, I was like, I guess I'll make a move. Physics! Yeah. Coat, sleeve, string, LX. Physics! Yes. Very much so. Watch you fall. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. This should be coat sleeve X3. I don't remember which of these is 1 and which one is 2. Like, actually, this one is 1 and that one's 2. Okay. Flip these. My trust in you. One thing you should know. In you goes as far as I can go. And got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Hmm. What? Who? What? Slim Shady. I think it should be 20 and this should be 80 actually. Um, that's right. Hmm. Need to be unhappy. Any ways to have a good time. YMCA. YMCA. Everything. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We'll do the Y movement. Oh my god, once the strings are done, we'll have the physics done! Ow! Minus the, arm physics, which I was saving until I got approval on the clothes physics. La 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 la. The YMCA. You today, YMCA. YMCA. For you men to enjoy, you can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. Yahoo! Okay, so that's that sleeve. Oh, it's acting a little bit strangely. This should help. Everything for your men to enjoy. All the boys. Alright, now I'm just gonna duplicate all of this for the right arm. Coat sleeve RX. Coat sleeve RX2. Coat sleeve RY. And I'm just gonna put everything together. Coat band RX. Coat band RY. We do coat sleeve string RX. Coat sleeve string RY. Decrease the priority on all of that, and then I just gotta go back in and fix everything up. Shoulder R. Rotate, there we go. And we need elbow R rotate. Shoulder R rotate. Coat sleeve R X1. Coat sleeve R Y1. Coat sleeve RX3. Coat sleeve RY3. Alright, now I just gotta change everything here. That's coat sleeve RX1. RX2 and X3. Coat sleeve belt RX. Coat sleeve belt RY. Coat sleeve string R1X. R1Y. Woo! Okay. Wow, this one looks even nicer! Where's the body movement? Okay, there we go. Very nice! Nice! Very nice, I like. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I'll save my file. It's been... I kind of want to... I kind of want to mess with the alpha a little bit. I have a wicked idea. I think it'll take a while to set up. I don't know, I might do it anyway. It's gonna take a little bit of research. I'm gonna open up... I have an idea of how to do dithering. In the Live 2D alpha in a way that would be crazy. But I think I'm gonna have to find like a dither pattern to make it work. I think it will require a little bit of research. Maybe it's something that we could do later. Or maybe I just do it off stream and then show you all on Blue Sky or something. Yeah, I might as well go take a little bit of a break and get some laying down time, have a couple of M&Ms. I've been streaming for 4 hours. I think that's a good stream. Let's see, who's online that we can go and raid? Woo! Let's go raid Big Ham. I don't think I've raided Big Ham in a while. Big Ham is doing... assuming some Unity work. I think that looks like Unity to me, but I could be wrong. Raid Big Ham. VT. Wow, we got our work done! Woohoo! Yahoo! Yippee! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There's not that much left on this model. There's not that much left. That's pretty exciting. Yippee! Yahoo! All right, raid Big Ham VT. Our raid message as usual. Apple Parade. Thank you all so much for keeping me company today. I will be back on Saturday doing some more work, likely on a different model than this one. But thank you all so much for sharing your time with me. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Please take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Eat lots of good food. If you're dealing with some hot weather right now or some storms, I know that storms and hot weather have been going around. Please stay safe. Take care of your loved ones. Kiss the homies good night. And stay sexy out there. You better. Goodbye.